Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Got another question for you. You ready? Do you make a guy earn your heart before you give it to him? Now, what do I mean by that? See, if you're going to have a relationship that's going to stand the test of time, you need to pick the right guy for the right reasons. And very often I see the mistake that you're probably making in your love life is you meet a guy, you're attracted to him, you feel this amazing chemistry. You have some things in common, you laugh, you feel that spark. You start making out, you jump into bed, and next thing you know, you're in a relationship with him. And you're head over heels in love, and you're saying, this is the one. And then somewhere along the line, he disappears, he lies, he cheats on you, he doesn't do what he says he's going to do, he disappears, he shuts down emotionally, and then ultimately, he breaks your heart. And you're left going, what the hell? I thought this was the one. If he was just that guy he was in the first week or, the first month, I don't understand what happened. He shit all over me. And I get that, and it's sad that that happens. But the mistake you're probably making is you don't let that man earn your heart. Now, what do I mean? Okay, this isn't about playing games. If you follow me and you follow GPS for Love, you know that I am not about playing games. It's about showing up as your true, authentic self from the very first date, from the very first phone call. It's about being a woman that says, this is who I am. This is what I'm looking for. Are you that guy? And when I say make him earn your heart, that's what I mean, is make him step up. Make him show you consistently with his words and actions that he is that guy. Now, not just doing that in the first week, the first 2 months, the first 3 months, because at this stage of the game, you should realize that just because it's all sunshine and rainbows in the first couple of weeks doesn't mean it's going to be like that 3 weeks, 6 months down the road. And that's why I'm a big proponent of dating someone, getting to know them, seeing, is this the kind of guy that you want to be in a relationship with? Because when you sit back, when you don't jump into the relationships too quickly, you can see things much more clearly. Have you ever wondered why it's easy to see why your girlfriends or your coworkers should do things differently, why what they're doing isn't working? See, there's a simple explanation for that, because you're not emotionally invested in their relationships. Okay, you're able to see things more clearly. But when it comes to your own relationships, when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your hormones, when it comes to sexual attraction, you get clouded. Your emotions take over, and you can't see straight. Okay, you can't think straight, and it makes it much more difficult. That's why jumping into a relationship, having sex way too soon before a guy has earned that right, before he has earned that privilege, before he has shown you that he's a man, is one of the most dangerous and foolish things you can do. Now, trust me, it's not just women who do this. Guys do this the same. I did this with my ex, where I just jumped into the relationship after 2 dates. We went on 2 dates, started making out. Next thing you know, we were in a relationship. And in the very beginning, there were those red flags, but I was ignoring it because it was all fun. It was all sunshine. Everything was going wonderful. But then the red flags were there. And because my heart was invested, I started ignoring them. And she was telling me all the right things. She was telling me the things I wanted to hear too. So I stayed in, and I invested more of my time, energy, and my heart. Until ultimately I realized is that, what? This person really isn't the person that is best suited for me to share my life with. And that's why I'm sharing this with you today, is because a lot of us go through this journey, male and female. And it's about understanding and learning from that so you can make the changes and do things different. Because, come on now, do you need another crappy toilet bowl relationship? Do you need another relationship with a boy, another guy who's going to ultimately let you down and break your heart? It's about opening up, being your true authentic self, and dating a guy to give him the privilege of being your man. And that's the way you have to look at it. He's got to earn the privilege of being your man. Of all the guys in the world, he's the only one you're going to allow to be your partner. Okay, that is a right. It is a privilege, and you have to feel that. Not because you're not because you're arrogant that you think your shit doesn't smell. Okay, but because you're confident in who you are as a woman, and you know that you rock, and that any man who gets to share his life with you is one lucky SOB. That's what I'm talking about. When you can come from that energy, from that space, and you can live that way from the very beginning, then you have a great chance of creating that relationship you really desire and deserve. So, want to hear from you, okay? If you get honest, take that mirror time, look back over your past, look at where you're at now. Do you really make a guy earn your heart? Okay, and again, not by playing games, but you make him show up from the beginning, and you keep your boundaries in check to make him to have him show you if he's the ultimate guy that you're looking for. So go ahead, put your questions, comments, and feedbacks in the box below. As always, honor, privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.